You can be a diabetic, you can be in great shape, you can do everything right, and you can still die.
There's 29.1 million Americans with diabetes. That floors me.
Type 1, Type 2, and prediabetes are on the rise in America and all across the world.
The complications of diabetes include limb amputation, kidney failure, heart attack, and blindness.
Why is this happening?
Every decade or so, everything's had just a little bit more sugar, just a little bit more sugar. And we see that across the board with all kinds of packaged foods.
What can we do to reverse this terrible trend?
This is a lifestyle-driven epidemic, and so it requires a lifestyle solution.
Within this powerful guide, we're going to uncover the truth.
There's a lot kind of involved with managing diabetes. You have to watch what you eat, you have to check your blood sugar, and so it's a whole kind of change in routine, and that's overwhelming.
And reveal amazing secrets.
There are small changes you can make in your life that will lead to incredibly positive outcomes.
So here are 5 hidden truths to help put you on a path of hope and health. Truth number 1. Changing a few key nutrients can have a dramatic positive impact on your blood sugar levels. My name is Judd Resnick. In my quest to learn the keys for combating diabetes, I've traveled around the world and witnessed firsthand success stories. I met people who have discovered wonderful, natural ingredients to use in their meals, and these small changes have helped them lose weight and add years to their life. If they can do it, you can too. Truth number 2. Don't blame yourself, and don't sweat it. Good health is a complicated thing. There are many reasons you may find yourself diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. But one thing that can raise your risk for diabetes, which you may not know about, is a little thing called stress. Stress can have damaging effects on your body and can actually make you more insulin resistant. But eating natural foods regularly and getting in even small amounts of daily physical activity can add up to lessen your overall stress levels. Truth number 3. You don't have to die young. We all want to be around for as long as possible. I've come across many diabetics and former diabetics who are living long, healthy, happy lives. Many people have found ways to manage their diabetes for decades. There are diabetic grandparents and even great-grandparents who have learned to successfully manage their conditions. I've interviewed many people who've found lasting good health by employing a variety of methods. But the one thing they all have in common is that they didn't accept their initial type 2 diabetes diagnosis as the end of the line. Truth number 4. There's real money behind making you and keeping you sick. The people who run food and drug companies aren't actively trying to hurt you, but they want you to buy their products and then come back for more. These products will not heal your body. They will only make you more resistant to insulin. Every packaged food item is tested and altered until the scientists who create that food find what is called the bliss point. The bliss point is that perfect combination of salt, fat, and sugar, which will trigger your brain to want more of that food after each bite. Basically, they want you to become addicted to their product. And chances are, the more attractive a processed food is to your taste buds, the more unhealthy it is for the rest of your body. Meanwhile, as your body suffers damage from processed foods, the pharmaceutical giants are waiting with open arms. However, drug companies aren't interested in supplying you with a way to cure your disease. They only want to create medicines which will treat your symptoms, but not the root cause. After all, if they found a cure for diabetes, you'd just be a one-time customer. Drug companies, just like food companies, want to make you their consumers for life, even if that means pushing your body closer to death. As it stands now, the official medicinal fix for diabetes is like putting a Band-Aid over a bucket, which sits below a waterfall. It may stop a little water from getting into the bucket, but eventually that bucket is going to overflow. Truth number 5. You can fight back. Just because there is a worldwide effort to make money off of your poor health does not mean you must accept this as something that is out of your hands. Food corporations and big pharma rely on misinformation or lack of information to keep you tied to their products. But there is good news on the horizon. You have the power to control your health in small but incredibly meaningful ways. Many people, once classified by their doctors as type 2 diabetic, have improved their conditions to the point that tests show their blood sugar levels are below the diabetic threshold. There are real, practical methods to improve your health now and forever. You don't have to buy cheap, processed, unhealthy foods only to spend your life savings on medical costs down the road. And you can utilize concrete steps today to ensure that you are here tomorrow and beyond for yourself, your children, and your grandchildren. You did not choose to become classified as diabetic, but you can choose to fight back against diabetes. So join us on our quest to improve our health and our lives for good. Diabetes Smarts, your comprehensive guide to battling this deadly disease, is available now. Join our journey towards a life beyond diabetes.